So, hey folks, my name is Nathan Latka. I'm the CEO and founder here at Heyo. And today, you should watch this webinar if you're interested in how to instantly improve campaign conversion rates by 10% or more on Facebook. And I want to preface this by saying this is with no ad budget. Over the next 45 minutes, you'll learn the following. Now, I want everyone to just tune in real quick. You may not have realized I'm jumping in, guys, and we're getting started. So I see about 56% of you are actually looking at my screen. I don't want you to miss anything. So focus in on my screen. We're jumping in and getting started. So in the next 45 minutes, you guys are going to learn the top converting campaigns in 6 different industries. And I'm going to pull back the curtain, just like that's why Nick said he joined. I'm going to pull back the curtain and show you the numbers behind why the campaigns work. Secondly, I'm going to show you the step-by-step breakdown of why these campaigns converted at 15% plus. And lastly, Nora Brothel and Mari Sloan, I'm going to show you how you can copy these strategies to build your email list, drive engagement, and increase sales with your Facebook page. Cyril and Greg, guys, how many of you guys would love to capture more emails for your email list? Yes or no? How many of you would love to capture more emails for your email list? Heck yes, right? You'll get some great ideas of exactly how to do that. So before we jump in, I want to make sure everyone knows what the heck we're talking about. So take a look at my screen. Let me know real quick in the GoToWebinar chat, are you guys all familiar with where a Facebook app lives on a Facebook page? This is a basic piece, but I want to make sure everyone understands what we're talking about. This is Mixed Bag Designs, okay? And the strategies we're talking about over the next 43 minutes are going to be focused on how you can launch a campaign like Mixed Bag Designs did that will reside in a Facebook app, all right? And those campaigns, despite everyone saying Facebook is losing traction and your posts aren't getting visibility, I'm going to show you how you can beat the system, get around that, and drive and create campaigns that convert at over 15, 20, and in some cases, 60 and 70%. Some of those case studies are at the end of the webinar. So with that being said, let's continue to move forward to the next slide. So I said the first thing you're going to learn are the top converting campaigns across 6 industries. So I want to show you 3 of those now, and I'll show you 3 of those later. I'll also say, guys, that we've got Wes, one of our support team members, manning Twitter. So I see all of you guys, Health Pod Baby and Kathy Coteau and Whitman and Deirdre Nice. Guys, feel free to tweet at us at Twitter. We are tweeting live. And then Chris Rieger, who's our head of operations here at Heyo, is going to do his best to answer all your questions coming in via GoToWebinar. All right, so let's focus on these top converting campaigns in 6 different industries. First, take a look at this campaign. So this is Milena Regos, and she's a lot like you guys. Her company is with Out and About Marketing, and this campaign she launched for her ski resort client converted at over 30%. Okay, so again, just so everyone understands, that means every 100 people that viewed this campaign on Facebook, 30 of them put their email in and creating a lead for Milena. Now, it was amazing. You can see here, here's a screenshot of the campaign. It's for Squaw Valley, and she launched it during the Olympics, where she was giving away a pair of skis in exchange for people entering their email, clicking like, clicking share, and clicking tweet. The great thing is this also created a mobile version, and she marketed it with a smart URL to ensure she got conversions from both desktop and mobile. If you're not sure what I'm talking about when I say conversions on desktop and mobile and what a smart URL is, continue listening. So if you guys haven't spotted it yet on this slide, can you guess what the results were? They were amazing. You can see here across the bottom of the screen, Milena got 17,000 impressions with no ad spend. And from those impressions, she captured 4,500 emails. Nick, isn't that amazing? 4,500 emails for a conversion rate of 30%. Guys, tweet to me, that's amazing, if you think that's amazing. I mean, that is a fantastic conversion rate. So that's for a ski resort. Let's move forward to another example. I want you guys to meet Paul. I think a lot of you guys might be like Paul. In fact, tell me real quick via Twitter or via the GoToWebinar chat, how many of you guys are like Paul here on my screen, where you're running and marketing for a brick and mortar location? How many of you guys are like Paul? Okay, Lori Reagan and Mary Tice, Hannah Wellborn, Lynn Hanley, James Douglas. How many of you guys are like Paul? Okay, good. I see Eden Adele, Kenny Stevens, Travis Thornton, Kathy Stato, Mary Patterson. Okay, great. A lot of people are like Paul. Again, just put I'm like Paul in the questions. I'm curious to see what kind of demographics we've got on the webinar today. So here's what Paul did. Okay, he runs this island inn. It's called Nicollet Island Inn, and it's a family heirloom. So Paul and his family work on it, and his main goal was to capture emails. So what he did, okay, was it was for Valentine's Day that you can see here on my screen, and he was launching this and giving away a free room. Now, this room was going to be vacant anyway. Okay, so this was super, super smart because it was going to be quote unquote a waste product. He turned it into an asset by launching a Facebook campaign around it. And what he did is he said, this year, the most romantic destination in the Twin Cities wants to make your Valentine's planning a little easier. The Nicollet Island Inn is giving away a deluxe room, breakfast in bed, and a key locket to 2 lucky winners. Enter on the left in order for your chance to win. And again, he did the mobile version as well to ensure he got conversions on both desktop and mobile. I'll let you read what he said here across the top of the page. I think it'll surprise you. So his results that you can see here across the bottom of the page, guys, he got 1,242 impressions and captured 716 emails. Brittany Irvine and Hawkins International PR, 716 emails on 1,200 impressions. That's a 60% conversion rate. 60% conversion rate. Paul really crushed it. Paul really, really crushed it. So again, continue watching. I'm going to show you exactly how you can replicate a lot of these strategies. For those of you just joining us, guys, again, you can tweet to us at Heyo, that's Heyo, and we've got Wes manning those tweets. Or you can talk to us via the GoToWebinar chat where Chris is hanging out answering your questions. So again, Paul launched this campaign, 60% conversion rate for a brick and mortar location. Let me move forward to the next case study. And I'm curious, how many of you guys are like Amy Lombard? Go ahead and look here. Meet Amy. There's her face up, beautiful face up there in the upper right. She's actually the owner and the marketing manager at Mixed Bag Designs. How many of you guys are entrepreneurs or you run your own business? Say, I'm like Amy via Twitter or the GoToWebinar chat. If you're an entrepreneur or you run your own business, say, I'm like Amy via Twitter or via the GoToWebinar chat. Okay, I see a lot of people saying I'm like Amy. Lynn Hanley, Molly Mitchell, Leslie Haynes, Will LeBlanc, David Dunworth, Jana Pierce, Kenny Stevens. Lots of people are entrepreneurs like Amy. Well, guys, here's the thing. Amy didn't know how to code. So she thought that she'd have to hire a developer and work with a development team in order to launch one of these Facebook app campaigns. Frankly, she was skeptical. But here's what she did. She launched this campaign several weeks ago where she gave away one of her bags. That's what she does. She sells bags. And in the past, she's used Etsy and things like that, but she wanted to build an email list so she could market future bag releases to. And here's what she did. She featured a great image, okay, of the giveaway, said, we're sharing our love for bags in all February long. Enter to win by following the steps on the left. And guys, what you see here is really, really amazing. She also did the mobile integration, and you can see she got 1,799 impressions, okay? And then additionally, she captured 582 emails from those impressions, a 30% conversion rate for all of you guys that just said, I'm like Amy. And I'll let you read what she said after her campaign launched across the top. Go ahead and read that real quickly before I switch and move forward to the next slide. So she actually saw an increase in sales of her bags after this campaign as well. It really was a big success for Amy. So that was the first part. We only did 3. Okay, I told you I'm going to give you 6 case studies. I'm going to give you 3 more at the end of the webinar. Guys, give me a heck yes or a heck no. Are you enjoying the webinar so far? Give me a heck yes in the GoToWebinar questions with exclamation points, capital letters. Are you guys enjoying this content so far? Good, 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 good. All right, so let me break down the step-by-step process, okay, on how you can copy the strategies you just saw to instantly increase and improve your Facebook campaign conversion rates by over 10%. All right, we're going to use Mixed Bag Designs as an example. Okay, again, remember, Mixed Bag Designs, this is Amy's company. She launched this spring giveaway campaign, which is a tab on her page. Now, I'll let you guys in on a little secret. Nobody is going to go to this page, okay, to Amy's fan page and click this thumbnail. So you're kidding yourself if you think that your campaign is going to be a success because people are going to magically go to your fan page and click this thumbnail. Over the next 20 minutes, you're going to see a way around this, a way to get traffic to your campaign without relying on this thumbnail, because less than 2% of fans are seeing your status updates, and heck, significantly less than that are actually visiting your page. So I'll show you how to make this work to generate these high converting campaigns like you've already seen. First, a strong incentive. So you see here on my screen, I move forward to the next slide. The biggest mistake I see here when people are launching campaigns, and I bet some of you guys are guilty, all right, is you use something like an iPad or an Amazon gift card or something. Do not use one of these generic incentives if you want conversion rates higher than 50%. Rather, pick an incentive that aligns emotionally with your fans and feature it in an image in the campaign. I'll say that again. Pick an incentive that aligns emotionally with your fans and feature it in an image in the campaign, okay? Now, I know a lot of you guys are taking notes. Here's something fun I like to do. At the end of the webinar, I'm going to ask you guys to take a picture of any notes you've taken and tweet it to us. Whoever takes the most notes, I'm going to get on a phone call with for 30 minutes and break down their campaign personally with them. So if you're taking notes, be sure to take a picture of them and tweet it to us at Heyo. That first thing on your notepad for a successful campaign should say strong incentive. Don't use something generic. That's the first step. Next step, take a look at this. I bet you guys haven't seen this before. So almost everyone I've worked with that has not used Heyo leaves this out and their campaigns don't convert. You must create urgency. You have to. Your campaign will not convert if you don't encourage the fan or the viewer to take action now before they get distracted. And here's why. At any moment, a new friend request might pop in or a new notification will pop up. Guess what? The second that happens, the viewer is going to go and engage with that notification and you've lost them from your campaign. By using this specific countdown layout, positioned about 2/3 up the left side of the page on the left, the user will see this. It'll create urgency, okay? And it will then encourage the opt-in or the conversion you're looking for. Now, based off our tests, we've seen the best way to do this is with a countdown that has 7 days or left on it. If you have more than 7 days left on it, the likelihood of the user taking action is low because they're going to think, well, I'll just come back and several days from now and enter then. Does that make sense? Okay, so create urgency. First, good incentive. Second, create urgency. Third, okay, so many people get lost here, all right? I've seen folks butcher this so many different ways. You need to make it super, super easy to enter. Now, one of the things that Heyo does, okay, is we're actively looking every morning at our highest converting campaigns and then recommending, like I am to you, recommending the strategies to other folks so you guys can convert at extremely high rates as well. One of the things we encourage you to do is actually put the text in. 1, enter your email below, okay? And then put the email opt-in right here with the submit button. Do not be vague. Tell your fans exactly how they win by featuring the email opt-in on the first step. And I'll share a little bonus with you guys. In fact, I'll let you read the bonus right here on my screen. So yes, you can actually sync this opt-in directly up with Aweber, Constant Contact, iContact, MailChimp, or any other email marketing platform using our HTML widget to put campaign entrants into a drip campaign. And so then in a day or two from now, before your campaign's over, you can drip another email to them and say, hey, the campaign's getting close to ending. Be sure to go and tell your friends to opt in before it's over. Right? So a drip campaign is a fantastic way to get extra engagement from people that have already entered. So again, summarizing the steps so far to instantly increase your campaign conversion rates by 10%. First, strong incentive. Second, create urgency. Third, make it easy to enter. Here's the fourth. This is like magic when you get it right. Take a look at my screen and read this slide. This is like magic when you get it right. Now, I see Christopher Medvin is asking, how do you set up all this countdown and content stuff? Christopher, I'm going to show you exactly how you can copy these strategies, in about 3 or 4 minutes, so hang tight. Back to the steps. When I say let them market, here's what I mean. Every Facebook campaign must make it easy for fans or campaign entrants to turn into a massive marketing force for your campaign. So by asking the fan to click like, you can follow my mouse right here, by asking them to click like, click share, and click tweet, you'll get free traffic from their social networks. And that is the key to bringing in additional traffic without relying on your tab icon on your Facebook page and without relying on Facebook ads. Turn the people that enter your campaign into a marketing force for you. All right, and I see Right Solutions just checked in with us on Twitter. Right Solutions, good having you. Okay, so let them market for you. Here's how that would work. Let's say that 5 of us landed, we only have 5 fans, and we landed on this Mixed Bag Designs campaign. Let's say 2 of us entered our email and clicked like, share, and tweet. Well, by doing that, by 2 of us doing that, we just exposed the campaign to 5,000 new people, our Facebook friends and our Twitter followers. If 10%, okay, or 50 of those people click through our link back to the campaign, boom, you have 50 new eyeballs on this campaign. And Molly Mitchell, Kenny Stevens, if this gets 50 new eyeballs and it's converting at 70%, how many of those eyeballs are going to engage and then remarket for you? Okay, the answer is about 37 of them. So you can see how 5 turns into 37, turns into 1,500, turns into 7,365, and it scales and scales and scales. Guys, let me make sure you're with me. We've gone through 4 steps. Get the incentive, create urgency, make it easy to enter, and let them market. Type 4 into the GoToWebinar questions if you're with me and you're following along and you're getting value. We've gone over the first 4 steps. Who is still with me? Awesome. Great. Otis Jackson has all caps. Jillian Butchel is saying 4 tons of value. Perfect. Good. Everyone's with me. I'm going to keep moving forward. Let them market for you. Step 5, brand trust. A lot of people forget this as well. Any trust you've built with your brand, especially on social, trust is critical. You want to make sure you feature that. And by putting your logo up here in the upper left, okay, it must be up here in the upper left, and a description of the campaign in the lower right. And this text should be in the voice of your brand, okay? So if you're kind of an edgy brand, maybe you're putting smiley face emoticons. If you have a serious brand, maybe it's normal punctuation, tabbed and indents, expiration dates, things like that. But put it in your voice. This is the best way to build brand trust. The biggest mistake I see people using with Facebook campaigns that do not convert is you're usually jamming your brand into a rigid Facebook contest template. Now, there's a lot of people that offer these Facebook contest templates that don't offer flexibility. That will put your campaign in a coffin faster than you can sneeze. You need to be able to customize the campaign to build trust, specifically by including your logo in the upper left and a description of the campaign in the bottom right to highlight your brand, voice, and personality. So again, here are the steps. 1, strong incentive. 2, create urgency. 3, easy to enter. 4, let your fans become a marketing force for you. 5, build brand trust. Can you guess the 6th? Can you guess the 6th? Tell me in GoToWebinar. What do you guys think? Or on Twitter. Can you guys guess the 6th? Come on, guys. Throw some guesses at me. Follow up. Okay, James Douglas is saying follow up. Some people are saying share the results. Some people are saying engage. Okay, let me rephrase this, guys. And I'm watching the Twitter stream as well. Do you guys know the amount of minutes or the number of minutes the average Facebook user is using the Facebook mobile app each month? Do you guys give me your guess? What's the average number of minutes the Facebook user is using the Facebook mobile app each month? How many minutes? What do you guys think? Okay, Michael Sullivan said 47. Sandra Keene said 100 minutes. John Parker said 60 or 30. Eric, you're commenting in the right spot. Keep going. I'll let a few more of you guys guess. How many minutes do you think the average Facebook user is spending on Facebook mobile each month? You know what the answer is? Here it is on my screen. Oh, I lied. Just kidding. It's not on my screen, but I'll tell you. It's 914. All right, feel free to tweet that out. Your friends will think you're really smart. I promise. The average Facebook user spends 914 minutes on Facebook mobile every month. The average Facebook user spends 914 minutes on Facebook mobile every month. All right? And look at this stat. Read right here where my mouse is. This will shock you. 48% of Facebook's daily users only use mobile. 48% of Facebook's daily users only use mobile. Isn't that remarkable? Here's what that means. If you don't publish and market your campaign with a smart URL, you are cutting your likelihood of success and conversions in half. So you have no excuse. You must, when you launch these campaigns, launch a mobile optimized version. And if you're not, you're just being lazy. You're really being lazy. You're missing out on over 50% of your conversions. 1, because Facebook consumers are spending 914 minutes each month on Facebook mobile. And 2, because 48% of Facebook's daily users are only using mobile. Guys, yes or no? Did that surprise you? Some people are saying, Jillian Bushel said, shocked. It's surprising to some people. Some people are not surprised, okay? So mobile's a must. So take a look at what Amy did here. This is the 6th step. You need to make sure you publish with mobile. So here's what it looks like. And then I could scroll down, okay? And here's what the opt-in looks like on mobile. Take a look at this. It looks pretty cool, okay? So users, it's really easy for them to start at the top, scroll down, they see the countdown, and they opt in via mobile. So mobile really is a must. And after you do that, you have to start and make the post. So you can see what Amy did here. Do you guys see this unique link right here? This is magical. This alone doubles the likelihood that your campaign will convert. She used the smart URL in marketing. What this means is that if the fans of Mixed Bag Designs are using Facebook mobile, the Facebook mobile app, and are scrolling through their newsfeed and see this update and click this link, they'll see this mobile version. If they're on desktop and they click this link, they'll see the desktop version. I mean, this link has the most brains of any link you've ever seen. I mean, it might be smarter than me, I promise. Right? It does all the thinking for you, so you can just sit back and collect the conversions. So again, Mixed Bag Designs did a great job of sharing their smart URL link out via this status update to drive traffic from both Facebook desktop and Facebook mobile. That's how the smart URL works. Now, I'll tell you again, here are the results of this campaign. So I'm pulling back the curtain here. I've gotten permission from Amy to share these numbers with you. It converted at 30%. Okay, so it got 1799 impressions, 582 emails captured for a 30% conversion. It was the highest converting campaign Amy had ever launched for her brand. And I know a lot of you guys are very similar to Amy. So again, here's what she said, and you guys have seen this slide already. So it was hugely, hugely successful. Here's what I'd like to do, guys. We are about halfway through the webinar, but I don't want to waste your time. So I'd like you to tell me yes or no. Have you captured 1 to 2 ideas already that you can use immediately for your Facebook page? Go to heyo.com/comment and tell me now. heyo.com/comment. Yes or no. Have you captured 1 to 2 ideas that you can use immediately for your Facebook page? heyo.com/comment. Okay. And while I'm waiting, I'm going to unmute. I want to touch base real quick and maybe let's talk to Dean real quick. Hey, Dean Bracco, you're unmuted. Are you there?
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing good. Okay, so what do you think so far? Have you gotten at least 1 or 2 ideas that you feel like you can use immediately for your Facebook page?
That smart URL is genius.
You like that concept?
You're losing half your traffic, and now you can capture it again.
It's amazing how many people don't realize this.
Well, yeah, we've seen the use of mobile go up and go up, but those numbers are staggering.
It really is amazing. And Anna just tweeted us. She said, "This is amazing. I'm shocked, and I'm enjoying this right from Brazil." So we've got people from all over the world with us, Dean. I'll let folks tell me again, yes or no. Have you captured 1 to 2 ideas you can use immediately for your Facebook page? And tell me at heyo.com/comment in the comment section. All right. So yeah, I can see, you guys can see here on my screen because I'm sharing it. People are saying, yes, amazing. Hannah said, love this. Jana Pierce said, absolutely. People saying, yes, plenty of ideas. Awesome, guys. That's great. Let me refresh and see who else is commenting. heyo.com/comment. Gwen Kelly said, yes, love the simplicity. Smart URL is a great idea. Perfect. Well, guys, let's continue. Let's continue on with the webinar. So enter that comment and then refocus here on my screen. Refocus here on my screen. Because now we're going to move forward, and I'm going to go through rapid fire case studies. Okay, rapid fire case studies from different industries where I'm pulling back, I'm showing you a visual of the campaign of what consumers see, and then I'm pulling back and I'm showing you the numbers that usually folks don't get to see of how it converted. So this is Inspired Endurance. This converted at 55%, and here were the results. 620 impressions, 345 emails captured, for a 55.6% conversion rate in the jewelry industry. You can see here they've got this custom sterling silver necklace, and they said it's up for grabs. The winner has 3 days to contact us, and the email is the only requirement. So they asked people to enter their email on the left. Okay, this is in the jewelry industry. Now, a lot of you guys might be wondering, well, Nathan, when people do this, I know you said that some of them won't, or you might be thinking some of them won't go through and actually like, tweet, and share for you. Well, I want to show you guys something amazing. I'm going to be quiet and just let you look at my screen. I'm going to show you the number of tweets that this campaign generated for Inspired Endurance. And this is really going to knock your socks off. Take a look. So guys, I just realized you guys could not see my screen. Here it is again, sorry. So this is the campaign on the front end, and it converted at 55%, okay? I'm gonna show you over here when I tell you this is so critical because people remarket for you. People don't believe me, but I've got the data to prove it, and I'm gonna show you the front end of how many tweets this campaign created for Inspired Endurance. Now, keep in mind, only 620 people saw this campaign, Okay, so take a look at this. It's really amazing. These are the tweets that were generated from this single campaign. It goes on and on and on and on. Hundreds of people went through and tweeted this. It's really, really amazing. Could you guys use that many tweets? And notice it links back to the campaign, which drives additional impressions, additional likes, and additional opt-ins. I mean, wow, isn't that great? All right, good, good, good. I'm seeing you guys commenting via GoToWebinar and via Twitter, which is fantastic. Let's move forward to another example in a different industry. Anyone here in the golf industry? Do you run a community park or a golf club or something like that? This golf club launched a campaign, same campaign structure because we've proven it works. This campaign converted at over 50%. Over 50%. Now, this was valuable to them, even though they only got 111 impressions or views, okay? Because they captured 50 emails. And to them, they know because of their email marketing that an email is worth X amount of dollars. And playing golf isn't cheap. So 50 free emails was a big deal for these guys. Let's take a look at another one. Anyone here sell a product or service? If so, you're going to want to see this example. This is Knit Picks, and they sell yarn. Okay, so if you're in your mind thinking, Nathan, there's no way this campaign structure is going to convert for my brand, you're wrong. I'm telling you, you're wrong because this is converted across so many different industries. This is a product and a service. The conversion rate was 64%. They captured 3,228 emails from this campaign. Guys, tell me in the GoToWebinar questions or via Twitter, yes or no, could you use 3,000 additional leads on your email list? Could you guys use 3,000 additional leads on your email list? Tyler Higley said, are you kidding me? Tyler, this is not a joke, my friend. This is 100% real. 100% real. So these campaigns are working. Again, my point is, guys, is to continue giving you these examples so you can pick out and say, oh, I can copy that strategy on my Facebook page. Okay? Tyler Higley said, I believe it. I can't wait to get my campaign started. Great. 64% conversion rate. Let's take a look at another one. Guys, here's another product or service. Okay? Just out of curiosity, say, I'm like Mantraband if you're selling a product or service. Say, I'm like Mantraband, or I sell a product or service via GoToWebinar if you guys are selling products via online. Okay, a bunch of you guys. This one got 2,685 impressions and captured 1,504 emails for a 53% conversion rate. Again, hugely successful. So here's what I'd like to do, guys. I'm very interested in actually showing you how you can do this. I've showed you the strategy, but if you're thinking, Nathan, I want to launch something like this right now for my brand, you wouldn't know where to start. I'd like to answer that question for you and show you exactly how to do it. Are you guys ready? This, in my opinion, is the most valuable part of the webinar. So focus in on my screen, and I'm going to show you exactly how you can replicate these strategies to instantly improve campaign conversion rates by 10% or more on your Facebook campaigns. So I'm going to jump in first, and I just want you to watch my screen here. I'm going to head to heyo.com, and I'm going to log in. Now I'm going to peel back the curtain so you guys can see exactly how this Heyo application works. And yes, when you do it, you should always say it as Heyo because it's way more fun. So if you're a small business, you'd add your business here. But this add your business tool that my mouse is circling is great for social media marketing agencies as well. So I'm going to put in here and I'm going to say, oh, you know, I want to use one of you guys as an example, actually. Why don't I pick somebody off Twitter, someone that's been tweeting to us? Let's see Marcus. Okay, I don't see Marcus's business link. Let's try Anna. Okay, I don't see anything from Anna. Let me see if I can find a business here for those of you tweeting at us. No. maybe, let's see, maybe True Goods. Shopping should be fun, not frightening. Oh, here we go. True Goods. This is what I'll use. Okay, perfect. So I'm going to put True Goods in as a business. True Goods, save business. Okay, now pay careful attention here, guys. Pay careful attention. Do you see over here where my mouse is? I'm going to go ahead and pick contest templates and click select. Under this contest template, I've been showing you guys, okay, this is proven to convert across many industries. Here's how you replicate it. First, we want to pull in the True Goods logo. So I'm going to right click, copy the image URL, go back into Heyo, click the logo placeholder we have, and simply paste in the link, and boom, there it is updated. Did you guys catch that? It was fast. There's no code happening here. So there's True Goods, there's their logo. And now I want to pick an incentive. Okay, I want to pick an incentive for me to give away. So let's see here. Let's find something good. Ooh, this looks kind of cool. Let me take a screenshot of this. And this might be a little blurry when I put it into... Actually, let's see if we can find something else. Men's grooming. Now let's do this. So I'll click this big image and put in the incentive. Remember, I told you the incentive is a critical piece of your campaign. Okay, you want to do something that's emotionally charged, tied to your brand. That's perfect. Birds and bees teas. Okay. Now remember, we went over and I told you how important the countdown is because it drives urgency. You want to click the countdown and select an end date that is less, okay, than 7 days away to drive urgency, and click Save Changes. Next, I want to integrate with my email marketing provider. Guys, real quick, via GoToWebinar questions, which email marketing provider do you guys use? Tell me real quick, how many of you guys use, or which email marketing provider do you use? MailChimp, Constant Contact, Salesforce, GetResponse, Vertical Response, Constant Contact. What do you use? Tell me real quick. Okay, I'm seeing a ton of Aweber's, Constant Contact, MailChimp. Guys, here's the great news. Heyo enables you to integrate with any of those via our HTML widget. And I'm going to show you how you can do it with either Aweber, Constant Contact, or MailChimp. Check this out. It's really easy. You just click the email opt-in, click the email service provider you want to integrate with. Okay, you then connect. There's no code. And then you will list all the lists. So I've connected my MailChimp account, and Lejour is a list on my MailChimp account. You'll select the list you want these campaign entrants to fall into, and then click Save Changes, and boom, email marketing integration is done, right? No calling support lines, no Googling embed codes and then missing dinner because you're trying to Google code and it doesn't work. It's just really easy. Now, remember I told you one of the most critical pieces of these campaigns are letting your fans market for you. I'm going to hover over this part of the screen, okay? And I need to go in and customize this so that I can control what my fans are marketing exactly. So I want to first put in the link that I want them to be sharing, okay? And I'm going to leave that blank for now. I'll tell you why in a second. And the share text is going to say, I just entered to win free tea from True Goods. Click here and you can too. Now, this is what people who enter the campaign will then share with their friends. Does that make sense? Okay. And then I'll put in the Twitter handle. So True Goods. So this will drive your Twitter following like crazy. And I'll click Save Changes. Next, I'll go in and customize this text. Remember, I want to use my brand voice. So let's see if I can get, so see, you can see they kind of have a little character. Knock, knock, who's there? You know, newsletter, the goods. They have some brand character I can pull over. Okay, so let's see. Consciously curated. I love that. Okay, so I'm going to say, and it sounds like a southern, well, no, I'm going to say, follow the steps on the left for your chance to win free tea from True Goods. And I'll add a little woot woot on the end to match their brand tone. Now, you don't have to worry about hiring lawyers and attorneys to figure out what disclaimer text you need to put in here for a Facebook campaign to make sure you're not violating their terms of service. We've already paid our lawyers a lot of money to make sure that that text is built in so that you don't have to worry. So we'll control the text, the font, everything, get it how we want it. And I'm going to center it and click Save Changes. And then lastly, if I want, watch this, guys. I think you're going to like this. If there's elements not on this screen that I want to add, like a LinkedIn share button, for example, check this out. Click, drag, drop. There you go. Isn't that amazing? The whole platform is really drag and drop. It's way better than anything else that exists out there. Maybe you want a YouTube video. Great. Just drag and drop the YouTube widget on and put in your YouTube URL of the video you want to integrate with. It's really, really easy. You can also turn on a like gate. So you could require that people like your page before entering, or integrate with Google Analytics to track additional results. Here's one of my favorite features as well. You can actually control the background pattern and color as well if you want. So you can upload an image or use one of our pattern and color variations. Maybe you want red, okay, to customize that background. Now, I'm going to leave it as white for now, but I want you to know that that exists. Now I'm going to click Save and Preview. So this is a live preview of our campaign. Okay, the countdown's there, the opt-ins there, the like, share, and tweet work. Okay, so this is what would get shared. Okay. And then I want to put in a campaign name. So I'll say something like Win Free Tea, and then select the fan page that I want to install this to. Okay. And I can also choose an app thumbnail. Now here's what's great, guys. This is going to get you guys excited. There's not another building process you have to go through to get mobile optimization. So Dean, I know you mentioned you are excited about this. And Duro and Ebony, Elio, Edward, Doris Denton, check this out, guys. With one click, you're mobile optimized. And here it is. Doesn't that look phenomenal? So with one build, you've got your Facebook version, your mobile version, which looks really fantastic. And we've also got a website landing page if you want to publish it there. So when I click publish, what will happen, and let me actually use a different Facebook page here. What will happen is you'll not only get the Facebook URL, we'll give you a smart URL. And if you use this smart URL to then post a Facebook status update about the campaign, okay, something like, click below for our fan only giveaway. Share link, and when you share it, if people click this link on a mobile device, they'll land directly on the mobile version. If they click it on a desktop, they'll land on the Facebook version. So you really don't have to do much work. And if you guys were keeping track, that took about 5 minutes to get live. Guys, what do you think? If you're blown away right now, type blown away in the GoToWebinar questions. You just saw exactly the how-to behind how you can launch a Facebook campaign that converts at 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60% or more. It's really, really amazing. All right, it really is amazing. So let me show you some really quick, some other features. So let's say for True Goods, we wanted to launch another campaign. We'll just launch another campaign. And the cool thing is on Heyo's backend, we tell you all your statistics real time up here. So as you get impressions on your campaign, you get new likes and you capture new emails, we'll show that right across the top. And at any point, you can download emails you've captured here via a CSV. In addition, to if you put them directly in your list via our email integration. But check this out. That contest template I showed you, that was just one. We also have a referral contest where you can encourage your fans to enter their email. Heyo will give them a unique link, and then they can compete with each other to drive the most clicks back to your campaign, get to the top of the leaderboard, and win the giveaway. Isn't that great? You could also pick a different template like a group deal, which you can say, you know what? I need at least 200 people to enter in order to unlock and win free milkshakes for everyone. And we'll tally up how many entries there currently are, encourage people to share with their friends to get more entries, and again, capture the email to get conversions. Again, easily integrate with all your email marketing providers. We also have a sales template. We have social templates, okay? So you can build in your Pinterest board if you want. You could also potentially build in your Instagram account. Okay, it's really simple. And then again, everything is kind of fully customizable. So you can move this anywhere you want, position it, and customize it by putting in your Instagram username and everything over on the right. But the one that we like to focus on is the one that is converting the highest right now. And that is this contest countdown. Let me go back to the slide deck and show you additional examples. Okay, I told you I'd show you 6. I've already showed you about 10, but I want to show you 3 more top converting campaigns in different industries that have used this layout. All right, this is Andrew Medlum. Now, I'm curious how many of you are like Andrew. He just started his page from scratch. So he started using Heyo with less than 100 likes. Say I'm like Andrew if your page is also at under 100 likes. Okay, there's a few like Andrew. And guys, we have people that use this that have over 5 million likes. So it is working for everybody, but there's a lot that are like Andrew. So Andrew was skeptical about using Heyo because he was thinking, well, I don't have any likes. How is this going to work for me? Well, it did work, guys. The strategy is proven. In fact, he used the campaign on a brick and mortar company. He got 1,300 clicks, captured 862 email leads from those impressions for a 60% conversion rate. And you can see here, guys, this is a screenshot of the back end of his Aweber account after 4 hours after launch. So after he published the campaign, like I just showed you, in under 4 hours, he had 194 subscribers. That would be like you guys deciding to buy Heyo at the end of this webinar, launching your campaign, and by dinner time or by 4 p.m. your time, having 194 new email leads. It really is amazing. And he grew his page using that campaign up to 2,000 likes as well. Here's another example, but I want to play a little Q&A now. How many likes do you think this campaign drove? Take a look on my screen. How many likes do you think this campaign drove? Here's the answer. 1,750. So Maggie Henris is the social media manager at Average Joe's Entertainment. Okay, she launches fan pages for bands using Heyo. And they added over 1,750 likes to their Facebook page and over 900 emails to their database in under 7 days with this launch. And their fan page isn't huge. They only have about 9,500 likes to start, or excuse me, they had about 8,000 likes to start with and added about 1,750. Here's another example. This was the Inspired Marketing campaign, okay? This was the desktop version and both of the mobile versions. And this campaign converted at 55.6%. Mary Scholl is the owner. She's a lot like Amy from Mixed Bag Designs. She's an entrepreneur. So she doesn't have time to code. She just needed this to work, and it did, converting at 56%. So guys, so far, here's what you've learned today. You've learned the top converting campaigns in 6 different industries, and I showed you the numbers behind those campaigns. I got a little carried away. I showed you about 5 extra, but hopefully you got good ideas. 2, I showed a step-by-step breakdown of why these campaigns convert at 15% plus. And lastly, I showed you exactly how you can copy these strategies to build your email list, drive engagement, and increase sales with your Facebook page. So here's the good news, guys. You just saw me use Heyo. That's the tool that we offer that allows you to do all of this. And we are also happy to help you guys along the way. That means me calling you, us getting on demos with you. We have a call-in number and support line along with email support. It's really fantastic. And here's what's included in that. For all of you guys that are a single business, in fact, let me launch this poll real quick. Okay. Actually, no, I already know. If you're a single business, what you would get is 2 campaigns live at any time. You'd get access to all these templates we've just showcased that convert at 10% plus. You get full access to the drag and drop editor so you don't have to code. Franz and Eric, you get a smart URL for mobile integration, which again has potential to double your conversions. And you get access to the analytics like impressions, likes, and email captures. Those are if you're listening right now and you're managing a single business's fan page. Now, out of curiosity, how many of you guys are agencies? How many of you guys are agencies? Tell me in the GoToWebinar chat. How many of you are agencies? Okay, I see Hannah, Matero, Stacy, David, James, Paul, Molly, Eric, Melinda, Kenny, Hannah. Okay, a lot of folks. Well, guys, here's what we're doing for agencies. Okay, you're going to get 15 campaigns live at any time. And keep in mind, you could create hundreds of campaigns. You can only just have 15 live at any time. Okay, so it's really amazing. You get access to the templates that convert at 10%, full drag and drop, no coding access to the editor. You get the smart URL functionality and mobile integration. You get access to analytics. And here are the additional things that agencies get that the single businesses don't. First, again, you can use this on up to 15 campaigns live across as many fan pages as you manage. And it doesn't matter how many fans those fan pages manage. It's the same price. Second key difference is there's no powered by Heyo branding. Okay, so your campaign will look more professional because it won't say powered by Heyo. Number 7 is you guys will have the ability to resell to your own clients for profit. And lastly, you'll have an account manager for quick support. So if you're in the middle of launching a campaign, the client freaks out and you need something done, you can call us. So here's my question to you guys. You now know what you get and what we offer. And I have a question for you. What do you think this would be worth? Terry mentioned earlier on in the webinar, he said, I'm nervous about the price in the GoToWebinar questions. What do you guys think that this would be worth out of curiosity? And I'm going to unmute Mary Sloan. Mary, are you there?
Nope, not today, but let me go do that right after.
Yep, Mary, we'll connect right after that. Let me see what folks are saying. Okay, so some folks are guessing. Let's see. Tyler Cresson said 10,000. I see AM saying 500 plus. Let me see what people are saying. Jerry Haney is saying 700. Eric asked a good question. Recurring. So if you guys had to guess, again, monthly recurring price, what would you guess? Now, you might be guessing, look, this is going to help me sell, if you're an agency, this is going to help me sell campaigns at $1,000 a piece because of the mobile integration and the no coding. It'll be easy to launch. So you might be thinking $700 or $800 a month. And if you're a small business, you might be thinking $100 or $200 a month because you don't have to hire a developer and the campaigns convert. Well, guys, here's what we're doing for those of you that are still here on the webinar enjoying great content. For a single business, all of this costs just $30 a month. You can grab this right now by going to heyo.com/just1. Again, that's if you're a single business. You'll get 2 campaigns, access to templates, full drag and drop capabilities, smart URL, and access to analytics. If you're an agency, it's $150 a month. Really a no-brainer if Facebook campaigns and social marketing are a key piece of what you offer. So if you're an agency, you're going to want to go really quick to heyo.com/more than one. Here's why I say really quick. As a free bonus for attending this webinar, if you decide to buy right now, we've got really amazing bonuses for you. First, we'll feature your fan page or business in a blog post with a link back to your campaign and website, so you'll get additional exposure. We'll value that at $97. Second, you won't need to worry about Facebook shutting you down or other legal worries because we've built that verbiage directly into every campaign with our lawyers, so you can sleep well at night. Number 3, you can stop paying freelance developers and designers and just do it yourself with our drag and drop platform. We'll say that's a $97 value. Number 4, if you're struggling with how to come up with the right incentive for your campaign, this bonus is something you need. It's 11 high converting ideas that you can copy as an incentive or prize for your Facebook campaign. That's critical for conversions, and we'll value that at $197. Number 5, if you decide to buy right now, we'll give you access to our invite-only mastermind group on Facebook. There's actually no other way to get access to this, so we can't necessarily put an accurate price tag on it. But it's full of people that are thinking big, launching campaigns that are converting at 30, 40, 50%. Trust me, you want to get in their minds and share and use their ideas. And lastly, you'll get a personal one-on-one strategy call with either myself, if you're an agency, or Jay, who's our small business strategist, to ensure that you have success. Here's the thing though, because these bonuses include things like featuring your fan page or business in a blog post, we can only do this for the first 5 of you that decide that you would like to buy, okay? So again, if you're a single business, go to heyo.com/just1. And if you're an agency, go to heyo.com/more than one. If you have any problems checking out, there's our phone number across the bottom, 1-800-884-8640, extension 3. So guys, these 5 are going to go very fast. We had over 530 people join us live. So I'm certain these are going to go fast. I'll unmute a few folks now. Let me find Nick LeBron, who I said at the beginning of the webinar that I'd come back and unmute him. All right, where's Nick? There he is. Nick LeBron, you're unmuted. Are you there?
I am here.
All right, give me your feedback. What'd you think about the content, Nick, and what'd you think about this price point?
I love it. I think it looks great. It's a nice, easy-to-use system. I've used some other ones before, some competitors of yours that won't be named. I like the way yours is.
Nick, I got to cut you off real quick. Sorry. So someone has fast fingers. Molly Mitchell just signed up, so we're already down to 4. But sorry, continue. So yeah,
things are moving. Look at that.
Yeah.
Like I said, I've used some of your competitors, and I like the functionality of yours and the ease in which it can be set up. I did have a question for you. Can you purchase this on a per campaign basis versus a per month basis?
So Nick, we experimented with this, and the answer to that is no. We only have the monthly. But what I'll tell you, Nick, is you can upgrade, downgrade, or cancel at any time.
Okay.
So if you, for example, want to launch a campaign this month and you're a single business, you could start your $30 a month plan, and when the campaign's done, you could then stop it. So I guess you could say the per campaign price is $30 or $150 respectively.
Okay.
Does that answer your question?
It absolutely does.
Awesome, man. Nick, I appreciate your feedback, and thank you for the kind words.
You're welcome.
All right, brother. Okay, let's check in with other folks. I want to unmute Molly because I see she just went and signed up. But I see that Dean is anxious here too. Let me unmute Dean. Dean, I know you're using the agency plan at $150 a month. Why did you decide to purchase?
Well, you know, at $150 a month, we have about 15 clients right now, so we're able to upsell. But all the flexibility that we've had with Heyo to get the unbranding is really important. Having campaigns that are unbranded is a lot better for our clients.
I gotta cut you off again. I just refreshed our back end. I see Elizabeth Wasserman, Melinda Malari, and Geoff Clark just came through as well. So there's actually only one of these things left. There's only one left. If you're an agency, grab it at heyo.com/more than one. And if it's a single business, go to heyo.com/just one. So Dean, sorry about that. You're an agency. You bought the $150 a month plan. And sorry, why did you do so?
We did it. We needed to get rid of the branding. We wanted to make sure that, and back when we started, there was a lot more features. We were the first ones to get any of your new releases. So there was a lot of benefits of just paying the one fee, having the access to getting 15 clients going at once. It's perfect.
Great. That's awesome, Dean. And some people are asking me questions about Heyo support. I know you've been using Heyo for a while. What would you tell people our support is like in case they're really worried about that?
There's a couple of things. The support at Heyo from you guys, a phone call, email, support tickets, that you guys are back right away. We join the group as well too, and we jump in there and ask questions because we can help out and share ideas with other Heyo members.
That's awesome, Dean. I really appreciate that feedback. Is there anything you would tell people listening right now and say, hey, listen, guys, I've used Heyo, and Heyo is not for you if you're this kind of business? Who is Heyo not good for?
Who is Heyo not good for? I think you have to put in some effort. Everything that you guys provided, the drag and drop, all that, but if you're not going to put in any effort and you just want to buy a newspaper ad, it's not for you.
There you go, Dean. I couldn't have said it better myself. Awesome. Thank you, sir. Hey guys, so here's what I'm going to do. We have now, this one is toast. It's gone. I'm going to read the names off of people I've already seen come through. When I'm done reading, I'll accept a few more folks because we're already up past 10, okay? Here are the people that I've seen signed up, and I'll unmute them and talk to them in a second. Molly Mitchell did the lead plan, which is the agency plan. Elizabeth Wasserman did the small business plan. Melinda got the single business plan. David did the agency plan. Ronald Buford got the single business plan. Jonna Pierce did the single business. Victoria did single business. Janet Milamaki did the single business. Chris did the single business. Paul Stout did the single business. Tyler Higley did the single business. Brian Fisher, I just saw your order come through. And Geoff Clark, I just saw your order come through as well. Guys, so we'll accept a few more of these before we go into the full Q&A, because I have actually something really cool that I want to show you guys that I save. I love saving something special only for people that stay till the end. So I'll show you that in a second, and this is going to be something you're not really expecting. So I'll get to that in a second. Let me talk to Molly first, though. Where is she? Molly Mitchell, M-O-L-L-Y. There she is. Let's see if Molly's got her microphone hooked up. Molly, you're unmuted. Is your microphone hooked up? Molly, are you there? All right, no problem, Molly. Let's try somebody else who just ordered. Elizabeth Wasserman, A, B, C, D, E, A, B, C, D, E, F. There she is. Okay, Elizabeth, you're unmuted. Is your microphone connected? Okay, no problem. Let me check back in with Nora. Nora, I think it's Brathel. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. And sorry, we have hundreds of people on, so it's difficult to keep track of everyone. And Beverly, I know Beverly had her hand up, so I will go to Beverly next. Okay, Daisy Sparks. Daisy, you're unmuted. Can you hear me? Hey, Daisy, are you there?
I'm here.
How are you?
I'm okay. How about you?
Heyo!
Heyo!
What'd you think about this content, Daisy? And what'd you think about the price point?
Well, it's fabulous. I think the price point is really invaluable. And I really appreciate the fact that I don't have to be a techie to do this.
Daisy, you just said the price point is invaluable, and I'm not quite sure what that means.
Sorry. Well, I just think it's... Maybe I wrote too many notes. I just think that it's a great value that you can be able to do it so quickly and easily without being that techie person. Because I think that's one of the big hurdles that hold up people doing it, or that they're not able to do it right because they're not techie and they don't understand some of these things that are, some of the hardwire stuff that you really have to know to make it look professional.
Yeah, and that's why we have so many agencies that are having success with us is they can say, "Hey, marketing intern, go drag and drop this campaign together for this client," and then they go sell the campaign for $5,000. They never had to work with a development team. Isn't that amazing?
Yes, I mean, I've learned a lot with having to, try to work with some, these people, but, we're not always talking the same language. So I think this one you have it all integrated really nice. So I'm looking forward to learning more about it and trying to figure out how I can work with my clients to make this happen.
That's great, Daisy. Well, hey, we're about to move into Q&A, guys. I see a bunch more signups just came in. Charles Doe signed up for the agency plan. Geoff Clark, Brian Fisher, Tylee Higley, Paul Stout, Chris Peacock, Janet, Victoria, Jana, Ronald. We'll take just a few more, guys, because I see a bunch of you are still on the checkout page. And if you're stuck, if there's something that's you're trying to check out but it's not working, you guys can call us at 1-800-884-8640. And guys, if you're on right now, but you're not comfortable with buying yet, do you see this URL right here on my screen? If you go to doodle.com/Nathan Heyo, that's my personal calendar. I'll let you sign up for a one-on-one demo with myself if you're an agency. And I'll hook you up with our small business strategist, which is Jay, if you email hub@heyo.com. Okay, so if you're not comfortable signing up and you want a demo, do you see how Heyo could work for your brand? Go to doodle.com/Nathan Heyo. And guys, if you're on the fence right now and you're skeptical, I'm going to show you the highest converting campaign that we've ever had. This is the highest converting campaign that was launched, and it was launched 2 days ago. So this is fresh off the books. I saved this till end because it's going to blow you guys away. Check this out. So it took them about 5 minutes to set up, and they're getting a 57% conversion rate. So here's what they did. It's called King Tut's Wawa Hut. Okay? King Tut's Wawa Hut. Brick and mortar. It's a grill. You can see here they use the Heyo backend to set it up. They integrated with MailChimp over here on the right. And look at how gorgeous this came out. Look at their mobile app. Look at that. Wow. I mean, it just looks really, really polished. It looks great. Okay, so here's what happened. They put a like gate on it using Heyo. They said, like our Facebook page to enter. So they're getting a ton of likes. Once you liked it, you then see the campaign. They're giving away tickets to see Biffy Clyro. Okay? And look what the results looked like. So again, people would put their email in, they'd click like, they'd click Facebook share, and they'd click the Twitter tweet. The reason it was successful is because, again, they promoted it with a smart URL, and look at these results. 4,600 impressions, 2,600 emails captured. And guys, again, this is a real life study. This was over the last 3 days. So they had nothing 3 days ago. They started a Heyo trial. They're not even paying yet because we have that trial that they're in, but they will be paying here shortly. Almost 3,000 emails for a 57% conversion rate. Okay, and look at all the tweets that they got from this. Check this out. This is how their fans became a viral marketing force for them. So they got free traffic without having to spend money on ads. Take a look. Amazing, wasn't that? I mean, they literally got hundreds of tweets with a link back to the campaign. So it got a bunch of free traffic they wouldn't have gotten otherwise. Really, really amazing case study. And we're seeing these these campaigns getting pumped out literally by the day. So I'd encourage you guys, again, if you're on the fence about Heyo or you haven't checked out, we had about 20 people purchase, which is great. Here's an alternative that you can do, and you're still listening here with me, but you haven't purchased. Do this instead. Okay? Do this instead. Go to heyo.com with me right now, heyo.com. Okay, go to heyo.com. Let me know when you're there. Okay? And what you can do is go ahead and sign up right here for our 7-day free trial. Okay, now it's a little restrictive. You don't get everything that people have that have purchased got. Okay, so for example, it'll still be branded, but put in your name, your email, okay, first name and last name, and a password, and we'll get you started on a free demo. Okay, a free demo. So you could go in here and still select the campaigns, go through and publish it, and then whenever you're ready, you can click down here and decide to buy Heyo now. Okay, whenever you're ready. But you've got 7 days to go in there and have a ton of fun. So you guys have no excuses. Would you agree? You guys have no excuses. You don't need a coder. There's this free option. Those of you that have paid, you can now start selling this, building campaigns, and we're excited to be working with you here at Heyo. All right, let me just go through, see if there's any questions. Elio Mondello said, I just started watching this now. Gosh darn it. Elio, here is the pricing information, okay? All right, Katyan Roach said, do you have campaigns that work to build page likes and email lists? Yep, Katyan, I just demonstrated that campaign that has a like gate where they're getting likes and emails. All right. Well, guys, before I head out here, let me ask one last question. Tell me in the GoToWebinar chat, how many of you guys you're really close to buying, but you just can't pull the trigger for some reason? If so, say, I'm close, but, and then put in the blank, but you need to get your boss's credit card, or, but I'm skeptical this is going to work for me, but I'm not sure if your support's good. Say, just put it in the GoToWebinar chat, and we'll follow up with you. Again, just say, I'm close, but, and then be sure to include your phone number in there as well. Terry, the reason you want to buy today is because you're going to get all the bonuses. Okay, so we had over $600 worth of bonuses if you go to one of these links right now and sign up. Okay, that's the difference between signing up via our pricing page and signing up via the webinar. Did that answer your question, Terry? Okay. Now, for those of you that are saying, I'm close, but I need to sell a few clients first and then it'll be a done deal, I'm actually focusing exactly on that. If you go to heyo.com/comment, I'm doing a webinar next week that's going to be focused on teaching, okay, how to make an extra $3K a month selling Facebook campaigns. So I'll walk you through what your industry is charging and tell you if you're over or undercharging per campaign. I'll walk you through the Heyo social selling process. So it makes it dead simple for you to land new clients. And I'll even show you an example monthly income statement so you know all the revenue, expenses, and net profit targets you have the opportunity to reach if you use Heyo to build a business. So you should go to heyo.com/comment and click the link in the status update if you're interested in learning about any of that, okay? Again, we keep teaching here at Heyo. That's our focus. For all of you guys that just commented in the questions, we'll be following up to you guys shortly, okay? All right. Good, good, good. Well, guys, I want to end with talking to one of you guys, and then we'll wrap up. Let me see if I can... who's got their microphone connected? Let's try Don Cope. Don, you're unmuted. Can you hear me? Don, are you there? Okay, let's try Don Robinson. Don, are you there? You're unmuted. Oh, Don doesn't have his microphone. Okay, no problem. Let's try Mike Matchak. Maybe we can get Mike. Mike, you're unmuted. Are you there? Okay, no Mike. That's okay. Well, guys, you know what? I will go ahead then and wrap up here by myself. You know, if I look back on this webinar, I got to tell you, you guys were so engaging. It was amazing. If you look at all the tweets that came in, okay, these were all of you guys tweeting back and forth with our team. Miss Max Sparky said, great webinar. Can't wait to get started. Rob's is super interested. And hundreds of you guys were tweeting back and forth with Wes, who's here on our Heyo team. So thank you for doing that. A bunch of you guys left a review of the webinar on this page, which is great. I appreciate that. And again, don't forget to go to heyo.com/comment, okay, and sign up for this next webinar we're doing that'll help you guys all become social consultants, where you can sell 3K a month using Heyo to sell Facebook campaigns. If I was to leave you with one thing, guys, it would be to not wait, okay? You saw the story of the guys that went and launched, and then 4 hours later, okay, they already had results. Go into Heyo right now, launch a campaign, guys, and publish it, and tweet it to us, or call us at 1-800-884-8640 so we can help make sure you have success. In the meantime, I really, really appreciate you guys. I want to welcome you to the Heyo family. We're going to continue to stay focused on creating the most valuable social marketing platform that you guys can use to capture email leads, grow engagement, and drive sales. So thank you for joining us on our journey. My name is Nathan Latka, the CEO and founder here at Heyo, and I'll see you on the other side, guys. Heyo! Take care. Bye-bye.